See this question is asked in GATE 2008. Let me read the question. Let xn denotes the number of binary strings of length n that contain no consecutive zeros. So what does it mean? Xn is representing the number of binary strings. So the question is about binary strings of length n. Xn denotes strings of length n, x1 denotes strings of length 1, x2 denotes strings of length 2 that contain no consecutive zeros. No consecutive zeros means two zeros should not appear together. Between every two zeros there has to be one, right? That is the meaning of it. Now, which of the following recurrences denote xn? Again they are asking about a recurrence relation. So as I told you, for these questions you need not solve them or you need not break your heads. Directly find out substitutions, right? So which means what can be xn? So what is x1? X1 is nothing but the number of binary strings, right, which of length 1 which does not contain two consecutive zeros. Since the length of the string itself is 1, there is no way we can get two zeros in any of the string. So how many binary strings will be present in strings of length 1? Only 2. Therefore the answer is 2. X1 is 2. So what are they? 0, 1, isn't it? These are the two binary strings of length 1, and in these two binary strings there are no consecutive zeros. Therefore the number of binary strings of length 1 which does not contain two consecutive zeros is 2. What about x2? What is x2? The number of binary strings of length 2 which does not contain two consecutive zeros, right? So what can you say? So if you try to find out about length 2, 0, 0, 0 is two consecutive zeros. 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1 are the three strings, right, in which there are no consecutive zeros. Therefore x2 equal to 3. Similarly, if you want you can go with x3, otherwise you can stop here and you can check the answers. Okay, so shall we check the answers right away here? See this. Now x2 you should get 3. Check this option, x2 equal to 2 into x1, which means according to this x2 is giving us 4, isn't it? This is not the option. This one is saying that xn equal to xn by 2, right? So xn by 2 plus 1. So if you see this, xn equal to xn by 2 means x2 equal to x1 plus 1, so which is 3. So this is also giving the right answer. Now this one, xn equal to xn by 2 plus n, so which means x2 equal to x1 plus 2, which means 4. So it is also not giving the answer. Now if you observe this, x2 equal to xn minus 1 plus xn minus 0. So x0 is actually not defined, because when we talk about binary strings we don't have any binary strings of length 0. It is not TOC. So here we don't have this. So in order to validate this one, we cannot validate it using x2. We have to go with x3. x3 equal to xn minus 1 plus xn minus 2, which means we have to go for one more term. Let's go for one more term here, x3. So if you take all the strings of length 3, how many will be there? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. Now you eliminate all these strings which are having two consecutive zeros, right? This is not having consecutive zeros, not having consecutive zeros, having, not having, not having, not having. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Now try to evaluate it again. So this one gave right answer. We don't know about this one yet. Now x3 equal to x2 plus x1. So x3 equal to x2 plus x1. So this is also giving us the right answer. Now what about this one? x3 equal to x3 by 2. x3 by 2 is 1.5. So it is not valid. So this one cannot be valid. Only answer is D. Got it? So if you want to even further, you can even check it. You can even check for x4 as well, but it is not required. Got it? So you can solve any such questions using substitution, and then you can use the method selection by elimination. You eliminate the remaining options and whatever is remaining is going to be the answer. So, and the next question, see, it is a linked question. So this is one question, and the next one is question 1, and the linked questions, question 2 is they are asking what is x5. So using this method, if you find out that this is the case, you can easily get it, right? What is x4? x4 equal to x3 plus x2, which means 3 plus 5, which is 8. And what about x5? x5 equal to x4 plus x3, which is 13. So this is the answer. So a very easy question, right? I think that is the reason they are not asking these questions frequently. So they ask these questions very rarely from recurrences. But anyway, if they ask you, you can directly answer them. Okay.
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So, first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and IITs, universities better than IITs, they have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%, but all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177 and IIT Roorkee's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkee, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkee is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkee. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply, and statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities, or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.